Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial showing you how to work with multiple sheets inside of a single Google Sheets workbook. My name is Tyler Osborne. So there are times when you want to create related sets of data inside of a Google Sheet, but you don't all want it to be on the same sheet, or for organization purposes, you do want it separated, but you need to work on several different spreadsheets within the same workbook. So to do that, what you need is multiple tabs at the bottom here. Each one of these sheets is separate, but you're collecting them together in a single file or workbook, and it just makes things a little bit easier as far as getting formulas to work across different spreadsheets. You can get formulas to work across different spreadsheets using some add-ons, but if they're all inside the same workbook, it's way easier. So to do this, to add another sheet, press the plus button right here. So I press the plus button and it adds a sheet. Now it automatically gives it a name. I had already added one, obviously, because it says it's sheet 3 instead of sheet 2. Now these names can be changed. To change the name on a spreadsheet, just right-click the name and you get all these different options. So you can hide the sheet, you can protect it with a password, you can change the color if that's something that would make it easier for you to find things. So you have a little green bar now underneath that. You can rename it, which we're going to do. You can copy it. So if you have a lot of data that needs to be the same, but maybe the calculations are going to be different, you can just duplicate the entire sheet instead of regenerating it. You can delete the page, or you can copy to somewhere else. So I'm going to rename it. And let's call this January. And if I wanted to rename this one, I can rename it as well. And let's call this December. That is not actually from December, but it just gives you an idea. When I'm done naming it, I just click off of it and the name sticks. Now I can reorder these spreadsheets too. In order to reorder the tabs, you just click on it once and you drag it over. And then when it moves, you can let go. So if you had 8 or 9 different sheets altogether, you could reorder them in the order that you want them to appear. I'm going to change the color to this one, maybe make this one yellow. Now, protecting the sheet. Protecting it puts a little bit of a password on it. So you can enter the description, you can enter specific cells that you want to protect, and you can set different permissions. So this is pretty useful if you want to share a document with a few other people, but you don't want them changing certain cells, or if there's a particular part of the document that you don't want them to really have access to, but the rest of it can be set. I'm going to just exit out of that because I don't actually want to protect it. All right, and the last thing that I'm going to show you here is just the deletion. So we could, well, I guess I'll show you duplicate too. So we can duplicate and there's a copy of, and then I just rename it, or we can delete it. And it always gives you this warning, heads up, you're going to delete this, are you sure? And in this case, yes. I really appreciate that they have that warning just in case you accidentally click that one. All right, so those are the different things that you need to know about how to add spreadsheets into Google Sheets workbooks. Thanks for watching.